Hello, friends. A very good afternoon to all of you, and a warm welcome on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. Now, friends, today I have brought an altogether new session for all of you, for all the students who are preparing for CAT 2023 or any other MBA entrance examination, which is expected to come in the upcoming year. So now we have different examinations that we need to target for CAT 2023. And other than that, we have Symbiosis, we have Narsi Munji, we have Xavier's, IFT, MHCT, CMAT, plenty of examinations ahead for which all of you must be preparing for. So friends, welcome once again on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep. I am Gaurav Gupta, and today we'll be talking about some of the calculation techniques that will definitely help you in saving plenty of time when it comes to some basic calculations or maybe some lengthy calculations, finding squares, the questions of multiplications, and so on and so forth. Now, these multiplication techniques, whatever I'll be teaching you, these multiplication techniques will be very helpful. Now, most of you will counter with an argument that why we need to learn calculation techniques, why we need to practice these calculations when we know that an on-screen calculator is available in CAT. Yes, you all are right. On-screen calculator is available in CAT, but it is first thing, it is available only in CAT. So on-screen calculator will not be available in any other examination like IFT or ZAT or maybe Narsi Munji and so on and so forth. So CAT में on-screen calculator होता है, right? But किसी और examination में नहीं होता. Now, when we have on-screen calculator in CAT, then using that on-screen calculator is very irritating. Like you will have to use your mouse, click the button, click a place on the right hand side of your screen so that the calculator will appear, and then click. You'll have to keep on clicking on the numbers and then you will get the result. Now, if by learning, by understanding the calculation techniques that I will be talking about, if you can find the answer of some of the basic calculations in a matter of seconds, let's say 2 seconds or 3 seconds, then definitely it will save your time over and above the use of calculator. So calculator को open करोगे, calculator में click करोगे, तो probably if let's say I'll ask you to find out the square of 85, right? The square of 85. सो ऑन स्क्रीन कैलकुलेटर को ओपन करना पड़ेगा 85 का स्क्वायर कैलकुलेट करने के लिए. सो यू विल फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल क्लिक ऑन द स्क्रीन कैलकुलेटर, देन 85 मल्टीप्लाई 85 एंड देन इक्वल टू. So it will consume 8 to 10 seconds of yours. But without consuming this much amount of time, if you can calculate 85 square orally, then it will save definitely your 10 to 12 seconds. And if you are able to save these 10 to 12 seconds in 5 or 6 questions, then it will give you an advantage of 1.5 minutes in which you can attempt another question. So yes, these calculation things, these calculation techniques will be helpful in CAT as well, where we have on-screen calculator. Now, I need not to explain the advantage of learning these calculation techniques for other examinations like IFT and ZAT, where we don't have on-screen calculator. All right. So these calculation techniques becomes a must know things for our entrance examinations. So let us start with these calculation techniques. All right. Okay. Now, Dhaneshwar, good afternoon. Good afternoon, GN. Aditya Singh, sir, do you provide one-on-one coaching for CAT? I'm sorry, Aditya, I don't provide one-on-one coaching. I work with BYJU'S Exam Prep, but we definitely have some programs. So probably I have given you my email ID yesterday. So you can contact me through that email ID and I'll give you all the relevant information of the batches that we offer at BYJU'S Exam Prep. All right, Aditya? Okay. Now let us begin with these calculation techniques. So I'll first of all define the agenda of today's session. So the topics that I'll put under speedy calculations for today's session will be first of all multiplication techniques. So there will be some peculiar multiplication techniques that I'll be teaching you. All right, fine. So not in general, those multiplication techniques are not at all helpful, but there will be some peculiar ways using which we can fasten these multiplications. Secondly, we'll be talking about squares. All right. So how to find out the squares of some numbers, right? So let us quickly start without wasting any time. Okay. Now, In this session I want all of you to be attentive. ठीक है, attentive रहना पड़ेगा. कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आता, chat box में लिखो that you are unable to understand that technique. I try my level best so that you all will be able to understand these techniques in one go. I will be taking plenty of examples so that you will not so that you will be able to understand all the techniques properly. Okay, so let us start with first technique. I'll start with a basic technique warm up. ठीक है. Now, first technique is for the multiplication of a number by the powers of 5. So, powers of 5 का मतलब क्या है मेरा? 5, 5 square, 5 cube, 5 raised to the power 4 and so on. So, any number when multiplied by 5 or any power of 5, let's say 25, 125, 625 and so on, how we can find the answer in the quickest manner. Okay, let's have a look at it. Now, first of all, I'll also tell you the logic behind whatever I'm doing here. The logic, ठीक है? So अगर logic समझ में आएगा, then you will be able to basically understand this quickly and will be able to retain all these things for a longer duration of time. So technique समझ में आनी चाहिए, concept क्या है, fundamental क्या है, ये भी समझ में आना चाहिए. Okay? Now if I'm multiplying any number by 5, I can replace 5 by 10 divided by 2. Okay, so let's say I want to multiply 64 by 5. So instead of writing 5, I'll replace 5 by 10 divided by 2. Alright, so what you can do is you can divide this number by 2. 64 divided by 2 is 32. डिवाइड बाय 2 करना बहुत आसान होता है. ठीक है, 2 से डिवाइड करना, 4 से डिवाइड करना, 8 से डिवाइड करना बहुत इजी होता है. ओके, सो मैं क्या करूंगा, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई डिवाइडेड बाय 2. जयदेव थोड़ा सा और फास्टर तरीका मैं बता रहा हूं. ठीक है, सो 64 को 2 से डिवाइड किया, 32 आ गया. 32 एंड 10 से मल्टीप्लाई करने पे क्या होगा, एक जीरो आगे लगाना है. ठीक है, सो हाफ ऑफ दिस नंबर 324 का हाफ कितना होगा ये कैलकुलेट करना है. तो 162 and एक जीरो आगे लगा दो. So 1620 will be the correct answer for this one. All right. So Jaidev, yes, you have given a good method. You have divided this entire number in three parts. 300, then 20, and then 4. And you have multiplied those three numbers with 5 separately and added them. But the method that I am using, so your method is totally general. So instead of 5, अगर 5 की जगह 6 होता, 7 होता, तो वो मेथड जो आपने बताया वो काम का होता. But to multiply any number by 5, this method that I have told, probably this will be more efficient, more time saving. ठीक है, so 5 से multiply करना है तो मैंने क्या किया, नंबर को हाफ कर दिया and then multiplied by 10. Basically एक जीरो आगे लगाना है. Okay, so I would like all of you to quickly give me an answer for this question. So let's say you have a number 468 multiplied by 5. So what should be the result? I'm waiting for all of you. Come on, give me the answer for this one. 468 multiplied by 5. Try not to use calculator. Try not to do any rough work. Try to write your answer directly. So 5 को क्या करना है, 10 by 2 से रिप्लेस करना है, तो नंबर को हाफ करो. 468 का हाफ कितना होगा, इट विल बी 2, 3, 4 and put a zero in front of it. So 2340 will be the answer for this question. All right, ठीक है, चलो आगे चलते हैं. Let's move ahead and look at the next. Pratyush, good. Jaydev, excellent. Dhyaneshwar, good. All right, now I can see there are more than 10 students right now in the lecture. I want each and everyone to be responding. Guys, attend kar rahe ho. Again, this is what I repeat in every session. So if you are a part of this session, why not utilize this time? Why not basically learn something out of this session? So learning will be there in case you'll be solving, you'll be finding the answers and will be responding with your answers. ठीक है? Anmol, Alias Gar, good, good. Now let's look at the next question. Next is, if I want to multiply a number by 25. अब 10 को मैंने क्या लिखा था, 10 by 2 was equal to 5. So I replaced 5 by 10 by 2. Similarly, 25 can be written as 100 divided by 4. All right, 100 divided by 4. So what I'll do is I'll divide this number by 4. 48 को 4 से divide किया, कितना होगा, 48 divided by 4 will be 12. and put two zeros in front of this number because we have to multiply it by 100. So 25 can be replaced by 100 divided by 4, right? Same logic has been applied. So 48 into 25, 48 को 4 से divide किया and then 100 से multiply कर दिया. So 48 into 25 will be equal to 1200. Jaydev, Pratyush, very good. Okay, so let's take some more examples. So let's say your question is 1268. 1268 multiplied by 25. What should be the answer? Come on. All of you, please respond to this one. 1268 multiplied by 25. I'll be taking plenty of examples. Don't you worry about that. Now, in case you find it difficult to divide this number by 4, अगर 4 से divide करने में problem हो रही है, तो पहले 2 से divide करो and then 2 से divide कर दो. तो दो बार half करना है, ठीक है? So एक बार half किया 634, एक और बार half किया 317. Now put double zero in front of it. So 31700 should be the answer. So Shrikar, Pratyush, Jaydev, good. Pooja, very good. Great. So 31700 will be the answer, right? Now, observe one thing that right now I have taken this number which was completely divisible by 4. Now let's say if this number is not completely divisible by 4. Okay, so let's take an example. So 1354. Let's say 1354. I want to multiply it by 25. Now the same logic will be applicable here. So first of all, I'll divide this number by 4. 4 से divide करते हैं. So पहले 2 से divide करेंगे and then दोबारा 2 से for all the students who cannot divide it directly by 4. Okay, so 1354 when divided by 2, it will be 677, right? And then further divided by 2, it will be 338.5. Now what we have to do after this, 4 से divide करने के बाद 100 से multiply करना है. So the answer will be 33850 because this number will now be multiplied by 100. So the final answer will be 33850. That is when 1354 is multiplied by 25. Okay, so definitely these techniques are going to save plenty of time of yours. So 33850 will be the final answer for this one. All right, ठीक है, आगे चलते हैं और एग्जांपल देखते हैं. So next example on your screen, let me erase this part. So 393 multiplied by 5. 393 multiplied by 5. Apply the same technique that I have just told you. Divided by 4 and then multiplied by 100. Come on, give me an answer for this one. 393 multiplied by 25. Yes, any answer? So since there is a lag of 7 to 8 seconds, I'll be getting your answers after 7 to 8 seconds. So let me start with the calculation. So 393 को 4 से divide करना है. I'll divide it by 2 and then divide by 2. ये कर सकते हैं या फिर directly 4 से भी divide कर सकते हैं यार. 4 से divide करना बहुत easy होता है, ठीक है? So 393 को 4 से divide किया. So it will come out to be anyone? All right, Pratyush has given the answer. Shikhar, Jaydev, nice, 3 answers. So I'll divide it by 2. 393 divided by 2 and then divided by 2 ये भी कर सकते हो. मैं अभी directly 4 से divide कर रहा हूं, ठीक है? So it will be 98.25. 98.25 को 100 से divide किया. So 9825 will be the final answer. All right, I'm sorry, मैंने यहाँ पे 8 लिख दिया. So 9825 will be the final answer. Absolutely correct, all of you. So 9825. Let's take another one. Now, fourth question, problem number D is 125. So can you all tell me 125 should be replaced by which number? Like I have replaced 5 by 10 by 2. I have replaced 25 by 100 by 4. So what should I replace 125 with? Come on, tell me. All of you write it. So 125 divided by 4, further it will be replaced by 1000 divided by 8. All right. So any power of 4, no Jadev, 125 will be 1000 divided by 8, not 1000 divided by 4. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll divide this number by 8. 8 से इसको divide करेंगे and then 1000 से multiply कर देंगे. Okay. So 744 divided by 8. Yes. Any answer for this one? Pratyush, absolutely correct. But अब मेरे को answer दे दो. What will be the answer when 744 is multiplied by 125? 744 is multiplied by 125. What will be the final answer for this one? So मैं divide by 8 कर देता हूं. 8 into 9 is 72. 2 बचा 24. 3 and then multiplied by 1000. So 93000 should be the answer. Am I clear? Am I correct? 93000 will be the final answer for this one. All right. ठीक है. एक और example देखते हैं. So now all of you can give me an answer very quickly. 7856 multiplied by 125. Yes, any answer for this one? Come on, what will be the final answer? All right, Pratyush. तो 7856 इसको 8 से डिवाइड करते हैं. ठीक है. सो अगेन 8 9s are 72. 6 बचा 65. It will give me 8. Then 16, it will give me 2. So 982 will be the result when this number is divided by 8. And then put 3 zeros multiplied by 1000 to achieve to get the final result. Okay. So 982000 should be the final answer. Correctly given by 4 of you. Pratyush, श्रीकर कुछ गड़बड़ किया है शायद आपने. अच्छा पिछला आंसर दिया आपने, आई बिलीव. ज्ञानेश्वर, Jaydev, Anmol, all of you have given a correct answer. Great. So that was multiplication of a number by 5, right? Now let's move ahead and look at the next multiplication technique. Next multiplication technique is multiplication of a number by 11. Now 11 से सबको पता है यार क्या करना है, but how can I write the answer directly? How can we write the answer directly? Let's have a look at it. Okay. Now the question says 48 is multiplied by 11. What will be the result? So let's go step by step. Now first of all, write this number as it is. So 8 as it is like though. Then in the next step, add these two numbers. So 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 का 2 लिख दो and 1 carry forward. And finally, the leftmost digit, that is 4. Write it as it is, but if we have a carry forward, add the carry forward. So 4 plus 1 is 5. So 528 will be the answer. Don't worry, I'll take some more examples, then you will be able to understand when we'll increase the number of digits. So let's say I have 1, 2, 3, 9 as the number. So first step is, listen carefully all of you. First step is write 9 as it is. Okay, write the rightmost number as it is. Then add these two. So 9 and 3 is 12. 12 का 2 लिख दिया, 1 carry forward. 1 carry forward. Then add these two numbers. So 2 plus 3 is 5 and the carry forward 1, it will become 6. Then add these two numbers. 1 plus 2 is 3 and then finally the leftmost digit as it is. So 1, 3, 6, 2, 9. Okay. 13629 will be the final answer. Am I clear? Yes or no? So quickly, I'll wait for a few seconds for all of you. Just tell me yes or no if the method is clear or not. I have some more examples. Don't worry. So 13629. Yes, Rohit, absolutely correct. Good. So is the method clear to all of you? Shall I take another example? So now I'll display another question and I want all of you to write your answer as soon as possible. Directly write your answer in the chat box. Okay? Okay. Chalo. Next question. Part C. 235087 when multiplied by 11. Yes, Pratyush, I'll take two more examples. Don't you worry about that. Okay, so 235087, right? So this number as it is, then the sum of these two numbers 8 and 7, 15, 5, 1 carry forward. Then the sum of these two numbers 0 plus 8 is 8, 1 was the carry forward, 9. Then these two numbers are added, it will give me 5. These two numbers are added, it will give me 8. These two numbers are added, it will give me 5. And finally 2 as it is. So the final answer will be this number 2585957. All right. I hope all of you are getting the same answer 2585957. Correct. Let me take one more example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 when multiplied by 11. So first of all, 7 as it is. I'll write the number, final answer in the box. Then 6 plus 7 is 13. 1 carry forward. 5 plus 6 is 11. Plus 1, 12. Again 1 carry forward. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. 0 लिख दिया. 1 carry forward. Then 3 plus 4 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. Then 2 plus 3 is 5. 1 plus 2 is 3. And finally the leftmost number 1. So 1, 3, 5, 8, 0, 2, 3, 7 will be the final answer. So answer हम एक single step में लिख सकते हैं. There is no need to write 2 or 3 different steps. You can write your answer exactly in a single step. ठीक है? चलो आगे चलते हैं. I hope things are pretty clear to all of you, right? Okay. Now let's wait for a few seconds and let me check how many likes do we have. So if you're liking this session, please do hit a like button right now. There are more than 10 students who are watching. So if you are liking whatever I'm teaching you in upcoming minutes, I have some more beautiful techniques for all of you. Okay, let's move ahead and look at the next multiplication, base method. Now this base method is applicable for the multiplication of any two numbers which are near to a particular base. So I have taken the example of the numbers which are near to 100. You can apply this method for the numbers which are near to 200 or 300 or 400 and so on. So taking an example of this, all of you focus for the next few minutes. थोड़ा सा a complex है, but once you understand this method will save plenty of your time. ठीक है? So 101 and 102. I have to multiply these two numbers. I'll go very slowly. I can see that both these numbers are near to 100. So I'll select 100 as the base. Now as the base is 100, the first number, the first number is 1 more than 100. So जितना भी ये extra है या फिर कम है वो लिख दिया. So 101 is 1 more than 100. Okay, so मैंने plus 1 लिख दिया. 102 is 2 more than 100. So I have written plus 2, right? Now multiply these two numbers with their respective signs. So plus 1 into plus 2 will be plus 2. So 1 into 2 will be 2, right? Be careful with the signs. So sign हमें apply करने हैं हर जगह. So 1 into 2 is plus 2. Okay. Now next step is solve 101 plus 2. 101 में 2 ऐड कर दो या फिर 102 में 1 ऐड कर दो. Both will give you the same result. Okay. So addition करना है. ये जो क्रॉस मैंने अप्लाई किया है इसको ऐड करना है. Either 101 plus 2 या फिर 102 plus 1. Alright. Both will give you the same result. So 101 plus 2 that is equal to 103. Alright. 103 आ गया. अब जो भी बेस सेलेक्ट किया था मल्टीप्लाई दिस रिजल्ट विद द बेस. सो 103 को बेस से मल्टीप्लाई किया. 103 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 100 will be 10300, and then this will be your final answer. 10300 plus 2, that is 10302 will be the final answer. अभी थोड़ा सा लेंदी लगेगा, but once you will have a practice of this method, then this method will be very easy, very fast to multiply. Okay, let's take one more example. एक और example लेते हैं. 107 and 109. I have to multiply these two numbers. Carefully look at it once again. So this thing is plus 7 and this is plus 9. Okay. Now plus 7 into plus 9, 7 into 9 is 63, plus 63 aa jayega result. Then if I'll add these two, 107 plus 9, that will give me 116. Double zero apply kiya because 100 se multiply karna hai, and this will be your answer, 11663. So 11663 will be your final answer. All right. Am I clear? Yes or no? So don't worry, I'll be taking some more examples so that all of you will understand. Now this method is applicable. Doesn't matter the number is on any side of the base. Number is less than 100 or more than 100. It does not matter. It will be applicable for both the cases. Okay. So let's take some more examples. 103 multiplied by 105. So 103, 105. So this is plus 3. This is plus 5. All right. Plus 3 into plus 5 will be plus 15. Solving this, it will be 103 plus 5, that is 108. Double zero apply कर दिया इसके आगे and add कर दिया. So answer will be 10815. Okay. So I am able to solve it quickly. I'm writing all the steps, but I'm taking somewhere around 10 seconds. Okay. If I'm not explaining you, I might take even less amount of time. Right? So less than 10 seconds and you will be able to get the final answer. So 10815 is the final answer. ठीक है? एक और example देखते हैं. Good Pooja and Jaydev, good that you are solving with me. Nice. Next, 92 into 98. Now both the numbers are less than 100. Let's see what we need to do. So 92 and 98, I'll write both these numbers. Okay. Now 92 is minus 8. 8 less than 100. 98 is minus 2. Okay. Now if I multiply minus 8 and minus 2, the result will be plus 16. Okay. Result will be plus 16. Then solve this thing. 92 minus 2 or 98 minus 8. Any one of these two. कोई भी एक solve कर लो. It will give you 90. दो zeros apply करो इसके आगे and this will be your answer. 9016. So 9016 will be the final answer. All right. Simple है, बहुत simple है. ठीक है? Absolutely correct, Jaydev. Good. So 9016 is the final answer for this one. ठीक है? Now let's say one number is more than 100 and one number is less than 100. अब उस केस में क्या करेंगे? So example ले लेते हैं. So 93 into 104. 93 into 104. Let's take this one. So 93 is minus 7 and 104 is plus 4. When I'll multiply these two numbers, I'll get a negative number. Doesn't matter. We'll subtract it later. So minus 28 is the product of these two. Okay. Now 93 plus 4 will be 97. Double zero apply kiya. So 9700 minus 28. So the result will be 9672. 9672 will be the final answer for this question. All right. So it doesn't matter the numbers are lying on the same side or on the opposite sides of the base. You can use this method to multiply these numbers which are lying near to any particular base. Okay. All right. I hope I am clear. 9672. Yes, it is the final answer. Cool. All right. So let's move on to the next technique. ठीक है? Next technique देखते हैं. The next technique is multiplying a 2-digit number by another 2-digit number. So we have 2-digit numbers. This is a typical case when the sum of the digits at units place should be 10. When the sum of the digits at the units place is 10 and the tens digit are same. For example, this one. So you can see the sum of the digits at the units place. इन दोनों का sum 10 होना चाहिए and tens place वाले digits same होने चाहिए. Then I can apply this method. ये वाला method apply कर सकते हैं. So method क्या है फटाफट देखते हैं. So this is first thing that you need to check before applying this method. The digits at units place, they will add up to 10, and the digit at tens place, they are equal. Okay. So multiply the digits at units place. So 3 multiply by 7, इन दोनों को multiply कर दो. So 3 into 7, 21, write 21 as it is. Okay. Then look at the digit at tens place, both are same. So whatever the digit is at tens place, multiply this digit with its next number. So 4 multiply by 5, next number. 4 multiply by 5 is 20. So put 20 here. So 2021, 2021 is the final answer for this question. I'll repeat. Okay, let's take one more example. In this case, 6 multiplied by 4 is 24. Okay, 6 into 4 is 24. And this number 6 multiplied by the next digit. 6 multiplied by 7. 6 multiplied by 7, that is 42. So 4224 will be the final answer for this question. All right, absolutely correct, Jaydev. Okay, so this is the method for this particular type of questions. All right, okay. Now let's move ahead and take one more example, and I want all of you to write the answer for this one. Come on, write an answer for this one. 79 into 71. I'll wait for a few seconds. Now, there is one thing that you need to take care in the given question. Now, whenever we were multiplying the digits at units place, we'll have to write it as a 2-digit number. If it is not a 2-digit number, make it a 2-digit number. ठीक है? So इसको 2-digit number की तरह लिखना है. Okay? So 9 into 1 is 9, but I'll write 09. Absolutely correct, Pratyush. Anik, good. Now 9 into 1 is 9, and then 7 into 8 is 56. So 5609 will be the final answer. Okay. Yes, Jaydev, the same thing will be applied. So I have it as the next concept. ठीक है, देखते हैं. Next question, 38 into 32. Quickly give me an answer. Don't even take 2 seconds. So you need to write the answer in less than 2 seconds. So 8 into 2, 16, and 3 into 4 is 12. So 1216 is the answer. Let's do the rapid fire. Next question, E, part E. Let's see who will write the answer first. 96 into 94. 96 into 94. So 6 into 4 is 24. 9 into 10 is 90. So 9024 is the final answer for this one. Okay. All right. Chali. So a lot of you are responding quickly. Nice. Good to see that. So this was a technique to multiply two numbers, to multiply two two-digit numbers such that the sum of the digits at unit place is 10 and the digit at tens place are same. Okay. चलिए आगे चलते हैं. Now next is finding squares of some numbers. So I'll start with this technique that I have used just now. So squares of the numbers which are ending with 5. So basically it is 35 into 35, right? It is 35 into 35. So I can see that the sum of the digits at units place is 10. Their sum is 10. And the digits at units place, sorry, digits at tens place is same. So जो technique अभी हमने सीखी है, the technique that we have learned just now, we can apply the same technique here. Okay. So 5 into 5, it will be 25 on the right hand side, and 3 multiplied by the next number, 3 multiplied by 4 will be 12. So 1225 will be the final answer. Okay. So let's play a rapid fire for this. Okay, once again. So I want each and everyone to be writing your answers in less than 2 seconds. So part B, 75 square. 75 square. So it will be, fine, let's do it. 7 into 8 is 56 and then 25. So 5625 will be the final answer. All right. Let's move on to the next part, part C. So Anik has written the answer for the previous one. Dhyaneshwar. All right, great. चलो part C देखते हैं. 85 into 85. 85 into 85. 8 into 9 is 72 and then 25. 7225 will be the answer. Part D, 105. So you can treat this as a number 10. 10 multiplied by 11 will be 110 followed by 25. Okay, so 11025 will be the answer. Let's take one more. 125. Quickly. So in this case, you need to multiply 12 and 13. So 12 into 13 कितना होता है? All right, 12 into 13. Come on. 156, right? Pratyush, careful. All right. So 10 into 12, 150, sorry, 12 into 13, 156, 25. So 15625 will be the answer for this one, right? Let's see how many of you thinks that this is correct. Yes, absolutely. 15625 is the correct answer. Okay. Now let's move ahead and look at the next squares. Now, for the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'll be explaining you how to quickly calculate the squares of all the numbers which are lying in this range. 25 से लेके 75 तक की रेंज में कोई भी नंबर है, we can find the square of that number in less than 5 seconds. Okay. Now, there is a prerequisite for understanding this method to calculate the squares of these numbers quickly. The prerequisite is you need to remember the squares of first 25 natural numbers. First 25 natural numbers के squares याद होने चाहिए, tips पे होने चाहिए. So quickly write yes or no if you remember the squares of first 25 natural numbers. I'll wait for all of you for a few seconds. So if you remember the squares of first 25 natural numbers, quickly write a yes in the chat box. देखते हैं किस किस को याद है, कौन कौन कितने पानी में है. Not even a single yes up till now. Okay, there is a slight lag. Okay, Dhyaneshwar says he remembers. Good. So only one of you? That's it. Only one of us remembers the square up till 25 numbers. Okay, okay. So I'm writing the squares of some numbers. First से लेके 10 तक. Okay, Pratyush, first से लेके 10 तक तो याद होगा ना? I'm not writing all of them. ठीक है? So I'm starting the squares from 11. All of you may note it down in the notebook for a better understanding of this method. ठीक है? So 11 square 121, 12 144, 13 square 169, 14 square 196, then 225 is 15 square, 256, 289 is 17 square, 324 18 square. अच्छा, पूजा को याद है, प्रत्युष को, प्रत्युष तुमने पहले यस लिख, सॉरी नहीं लिखा फिर यस लिख दिया, कमाल है. अच्छा, फॉर द फर्स्ट 10 numbers आपने यस लिखा होगा, ठीक है. So 18 square is 324, 19 square is 361 and 400 is the square of 20. Then 21, 441, 484 is the square of 22, 529 for 23 square, 576 the square of 24, and finally 625 is the square of 25. So starting from 11 square, I have written all the squares up till 25, hoping that you would remember the squares of first 10 natural numbers. ठीक है? तो squares of first 25 natural numbers ये tips पे होना चाहिए. Now using these numbers, using these squares of first 25 natural numbers, how to quickly find out the squares of all the numbers starting from 25 to 75. Let's have a look at it. So I'll open a blank screen. I hope all of you have noted down these squares. Okay. So let's have a look at the method, right? So let's say I want to find out the square of 42. So this entire answer will be divided in two parts. Okay, left hand side and right hand side. Square of 42 निकालना है. Now slight subtractions. Listen carefully. सिर्फ subtractions चाहिए इस केस में, इस मेथड को समझने के लिए. So you just require some subtractions to find the final answer for 42 square. ठीक है? So first step on the right hand side, calculate the difference of the given number with 50. 50 से difference calculate करो and उसको square कर दो. So the difference of 42 from 50, difference calculate करना है. Difference of 42 from 50 is 8. 8 का square कितना होता है? 64. Write this number here. So whatever you are writing it, this should be a 2-digit number. Okay, so I'll repeat. First of all, take the square of the number from 50. Sorry, first of all, take the difference of the number from 50. 50 से difference कितना है? 8. 8 का square कर दिया. So square of 8 is 64. Now, whatever this number is, you have to write it as a 2-digit number. So if it's a 2-digit number, write it as it is. If it's a single-digit number, write it as 0 something. If it is a 3-digit number, then write the 2 digits and send the remaining digit as the carry forward. Okay, simple as that. So this is the right hand side of this answer. On the left hand side, again take the difference of 42 from 25. 25 से difference calculate कर लो. That's it. So 25 से difference कितना है? 17. So subtractions थोड़ी सी strong होनी चाहिए. So 42 and 25 का difference कितना है? 17. 17, write it as it is. So 17, there was no carry forward, so that is why I have written 17 as it is. And this is the final answer of 42 square. 1764. Okay, initially थोड़ा सा complex लगेगा, but if you'll practice just 5-6 questions, you'll start finding it very easy method. एक और question देखते हैं. 44 square. Okay, be patient. We'll be doing it slowly and steadily. So dividing it in two parts. First of all, right hand side, the difference of the number from 50. So difference कितना है? 6. 6 को square कर दिया, 36. No carry forward. Now let's look at the next step. Next step, difference from 25. So difference of this number from 25 is 19. Write 19 as it is. So final answer will be 1936. Okay, let's take one more example. 48 square. Now difference of 48 from 50 is 2. 2 का square कितना होता है? 4. I'll write it as 04. And then difference of 48 from 25 is 23. So 2304 will be the final answer. I'll definitely take some more examples, don't worry, but I'll wait for 10 to 15 seconds for all of you to digest this method, and then I'll take some more examples. Good, Dhyaneshwar. Good that you have started responding. Understand that if you are doing the calculations yourself, then you'll be able to understand it in a better way. ठीक है? So एक और example देखते हैं. So 37 square. 37 square. I'll wait for 10 seconds and after that I'll start with the calculations. Okay, so let me start. So for 37 square, first of all, difference of 37 from 50 is 13. Square of 13 is 169. I'll write 69 and 1 will go as the carry forward. Then the next step, I'll take the difference of 37 from 25. So 37 and 25 का difference कितना है? 12. 12 and there is 1 as the carry forward. So 12 plus 1, it will become 13. So 1369 will be the final answer. All right, ठीक है? I hope you are able to understand. Pratyush, 1 was the carry forward, so 1369. No worries if you're committing mistake, doesn't matter at all. Do it slowly the next time and you will not commit any mistake. ठीक है? एक और example देखते हैं. 66 square. Don't worry, this number is above 50. The same method will be applicable. Okay. Square of 66. I'll wait for few seconds. Method वही है, 50 से difference देखना है and then 25 से difference देखना है. Exactly the same method. Okay. Now 66 is the number. पहले इसका 50 से difference कितना है? 16. 16 का square is 256. I'll write 56 and 2 will become the carry forward. ठीक है? Next, 66 का difference 25 से. So 25 and 66, the difference will be 41. 41 plus 2 will be 43. So 4, 3, 5, 6. Careful, थोड़ा सा careful ध्यानेश्वर, थोड़ा सा careful. 66 and 25 का difference है 41. 41 plus 2 will be 43. So 4, 3, 5, 6 will be the final answer for this one. Okay? Am I clear? Dhaneshwar, Pratyush, yes or no? Okay, let's take one more example. ठीक है? 73 square. 73 square. आराम से, कोई जल्दी नहीं है. Take your time and find the answer. Slowly. 73 difference from 50 is 23. अब 23 का स्क्वायर याद रखना पड़ेगा. 23 स्क्वायर is 529. So 29 लिख दिया मैंने and 5 will go as the carry forward. ठीक है? फर्स्ट स्टेप खत्म. सेकेंड स्टेप, 73 का 25 से डिफरेंस देखना है. So difference of 73 and 25 is 48. 48 plus 5 will be 53. So 5329 will be the answer. Pratyush, yes, it needs regular practice. You will otherwise forget. Definitely यार, mathematics practice का ही game है. Maths, data interpretation, reading comprehension, para jumbles, whatever we'll be studying for CAT, everything is the game of practice. If you'll practice it for 2 months, you will be good. But after 2 months, if you'll like leave the practice for 1 month, then your level will again come down and you might not remember a lot of things. Okay, so regular practice is definitely required for all these things, right? Chalo, आगे चलते हैं. Now the next is some typical patterns of squares of some numbers. So like the square of the numbers which will composed of only ones, सिर्फ one है. So 11 का square, all of you will be able to write it easily. 1, 2, 1. ठीक है? अभी ऐसा कोई पैटर्न समझ में नहीं आएगा. बट इफ आई राइट द स्क्वायर ऑफ नेक्स्ट नंबर, 1 कितनी बार है? 3 टाइम्स है. 111. ओके, सो आंसर विल बी 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. कितनी बार 1 था यहाँ पे? 3 टाइम्स 1 था. So first of all, normal counting up till 3, 1, 2, 3, and then reverse counting 2, 1. Okay, so this is the pattern that I can see here. So similarly, if I have a number 1111, what will be the square of this number? Come on, all of you write it quickly. What will be the square of this number? 4 times 1. You should not be taking more than 5 seconds to write the answer. Yes, any answer? Let's see who will be the first person to write the answer. So 4 times है. So first of all, normal counting up till 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then reverse counting 3, 2, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, it is the answer. ठीक है? Good, Pratyush, Dhaneshwar. Next, if I have 5 times 1, definitely I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 3, 2, 1 as my final answer. All right? ठीक है? So whenever these type of numbers will come in front of you, you can easily calculate the answer. अब ये कहाँ पे helpful होंगे? Let's say you will have to find out the square of 333. ठीक है? 333 का square calculate करना है. So I can write it as 3 multiplied by 111 whole square और 9 multiplied by 111 square. ओके, सो अब ये कैलकुलेशन बहुत इजी हो जाएगी. 9 मल्टीप्लाई बाय 111 का स्क्वायर कितना होता है? 12321. सो यू कैन ब्रेक दिस bigger problem 333 square into the smaller one. So 9 into 12321. अब ये multiply करना है, and this multiplication will be very helpful, very easy for all of you, right? Okay, now let's move ahead and look at the final pattern. Final pattern, when you have the number composed of nines only, सिर्फ 9 है यहाँ पे, so 99 का square. I'm waiting for all of you for a few seconds. Can you please calculate and give me the value of 99 square? Come on. Come on. 99 square, मुझे value चाहिए. Let's see how many of you can give me the answer. I'm still waiting. So if I'll write this result, you will not be able to understand the pattern. But if I'll write the square of the next number, 999 square, then you might understand the pattern, some of you. And once if I'll write the square of the next number, you will definitely catch the pattern. Okay? So yes, Dhyaneshwar, the answer is 9801. Okay? 9801 is the result. Okay? Now for the square of 999, so 99 ka square is 9801. For the square of 999, the result is 998001. 998001. Okay, fine. So what should be the square of 9999? What should be the square of 9999? इस नंबर का स्क्वायर क्या होगा? सो एक बार 9 था, फिर यहां 2 बार 9 आ गया, 8 एक ही बार रहेगा, देन 0 इंक्रीज हुआ, 1 एक बार रहेगा. सो 8 number of times it is there will remain same, 1 will also remain same. Rest is the number of nines and the number of zeros will keep on increasing. So the result here will be 99980001. So 99980001. So if you are unable to understand the pattern earlier, now you'll be able to catch the pattern. And can you all quickly write the answer for this one? The next number, the square of 99,999, the square of this number. I believe you should be able to do that. So now 9 will increase in number by 1. So it will be 9999, 4 times 9 and then 8, and then 4 times 0 and then 1. And this will be the final answer. Okay? So you can play with these calculation techniques, you can teach these calculation techniques with your like to your friends, to your siblings, to your parents, and so on and so forth. Like practice करते रहो घर में, इसको दोबारा दोबारा use करते रहो. You keep spreading these techniques, you keep teaching these techniques, you keep talking about these techniques with your friends, and this is how you'll be able to remember for much longer duration of time. All right. Okay, so that was the last technique from my side, my dear friends. So that is all from my side for today's session. Now some important information for all of you. For the students who are preparing for examinations this year, 100 most expected questions for CAT 2023, for ZAT 2023, I'm sorry. So ZAT 2023 is on 8th of January, a few days from now. So you can cover the entire syllabus. You can have a look at the previous year papers of CAT for ZAT and tips and tricks to do good in this ZAT 2023. So this is the series of session that started from 26th of December. Daily, we had a session at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and 3 o'clock. Okay, so if some of you have missed these sessions and you're preparing for ZAT this year on 8th of January, then you can go ahead and watch all the sessions in this series. Also, the students who want to join CAT 2023 comprehensive program, a lot of batches have been launched by us, so you can enroll in one of these classroom programs Okay. Looking at these details, so these are all the highlights about the program that we had to offer to all of you. Like I said, a lot of batches have already started, so you are already a little late. So you can join this comprehensive program for the preparation of CAT 2023. All right. Also, do subscribe our channel, like this session, and after subscribing the channel, you can press the bell icon so that you will receive the notifications of all the upcoming sessions. Also, you can take this scholarship test if you want to join any of the programs. So you can get up to 90% scholarship on CAT preparation programs. The scholarship test is on 7th of January at 7 p.m. So you must register now for the scholarship test and avail this scholarship. All the very best to all of you. You can follow us on these platforms. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for being a part of this session. Bye bye.